Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, rumored Delta pilot contract leaks. Bell selected for long-range assault aircraft development program. Tamarack and prospective partners exploring A320 upgrades. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Rumored Delta pilot contract leaks. A Delta pilot contract draft has begun floating about, with details pointing the way on an eventual vote. While the contract seems to be a slightly better offer than others in recent months, mounting economic pressure may tarnish the silvery luster of a cumulative 31% pay bump over the next 4 years. News outlets were quick to speak of a 34% pay increase, but the long and short of the deal isn't quite so glamorous. The contract in its current form will grant a raise of at least 18% on the date it's signed, with another 5% bump after a year, another 4% after 2 and 3 years. To make up for the non-amended contract, Delta pilots would also get a one-time payment equal to 22% of their earnings from 2020 to 2022, more or less the length of time the group has been laboring under an amenable contract. One added bit of one-upmanship is the bullet point that promises Delta pay will lead United and Americans by at least 1%. The deal may or may not be enough to entice a pilot base that is, in a word, upset. The pilots voted in overwhelming favor of authorizing a strike if their negotiators failed to reach an agreement for an updated contract. And after the break, Hartzell's Voyager prop STC'd for a Cessna Skywagon.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
Unbridled passion, unequaled performance, unlimited possibilities.
Hartzell Aviation, you are cleared for takeoff.
Introducing Hartzell Aviation, leading general aviation companies united by the Hartzell guiding principle of built on honor, a commitment to uphold the highest standards in quality, performance, and support. Hartzell Propeller, Hartzell Engine Tech, Hartzell Aerospace Welding. We are Hartzell Aviation.
Now boarding at hartzellaviation.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some other interesting stories. Hartzell's Voyager prop STC'd for Cessna Skywagon. Hartzell has obtained an STC for their 3-blade Voyager propeller on Cessna Skywagons equipped with a Continental 0470. The Voyager prop offers improved takeoff performance, climb rate, and cruise speeds over the most original OEM props, while boasting a 2,400-hour 6-year TBO. The popular prop has been approved for many of the more popular bushworthy Cessna models like the 180, 182, 185, and 206 when equipped with the Continental 520 or 550. 2 Russian Tu-95 bombers damaged in Ukrainian drone strike. 2 explosions possibly attributable to Ukrainian drone strikes reportedly damaged a pair of Russian Tupolev Tu-95 bombers at Engels Air Force Base, a major bomber complex east of the Russian city of Saratov. The blast claimed 3 lives and caused 6 injuries. Engels Air Force Base lies approximately 259 nautical miles northeast of the Russo-Ukrainian border and houses the Russian Air Force's sole contingent of Tu-160 strategic bombers. The base is home to the 121st Guards Heavy Bomber Aviation Sevastopol Red Banner Regiment. Biden's pick for FAA head facing allegations of corruption. The Senate has no plans to consider Joe Biden's nominee to head the FAA until next year, so says Senate Commerce Committee Chair Maria Cantwell, Democrat from Washington State. The position has been vacant since March 2022 when Steve Dixon, who was nominated to the position by President Donald Trump in 2019, stepped down to spend more time with his family. The lawmaker is steadfast in her belief that the Biden White House will stand by Washington, notwithstanding his dearth of germane experience and direct connection to allegations of corruption, and renominate him next year. Swiss Air Rescue Service orders 12 Airbus H-145 helicopters. The Swiss Air Rescue Service Rega has ordered 12 additional 5-bladed Airbus, formerly Eurocopter, light utility twin-engine H-145 helicopters to be operated from its mountain bases in the Swiss Alps. The new machines will replace Rega's current fleet of Augusta Westland AW-109SP helicopters. The order follows a March 2022 initial contract for 9 H-145s. By 2026, Rega plans to operate an all-Airbus fleet comprising of no fewer than 21 5-bladed H-145s. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Bell selected for Long-Range Assault Aircraft Development Program. Bell Textron has been selected for the Army's Future Long-Range Assault Aircraft Program. The deal will see the company build on their prior work from the Joint Multi-Role Technology Demonstrator program, using the matured tiltrotor design as a base for what might eventually replace the Black Hawk helicopter in service. The V-280 managed to progress through a number of flight tests since its 2013 program, resulting in a fairly mature concept that could prove to be a passable basis for the next-generation long-range assault aircraft. The battery of flight testing showed a capable, fleet-footed aircraft that boasts a 280-knot top speed, its namesake, as designed. That number proved conservative, with some testing showing speeds north of 300 knots. That speed would be a continental shift in Army capability if able to be fielded en masse. News of the contract is undoubtedly a bummer for the competing Defiant X by Boeing, a slightly more traditional twin-rotor, pusher-equipped helicopter. The tiltrotor Valor will grant the Army a leg up on the Marine Corps' own once groundbreaking V-22 Osprey should the program reach full production. For now, the award focuses primarily on the base design of the future aircraft, with options to produce an initial run of aircraft and begin scale production after that. And after these messages, Tamarack and prospective partners exploring A320 upgrades.
Are you tired of tucking your phone under your headset to make a call and having cords and adapters strewn about the cockpit? Experience wireless cell phone communications and your personal music with Pilot Communications BlueLink 2. BlueLink 2 gives you a wearable link to 2 Bluetooth-enabled devices at the same time and can even control your phone and music. Use BlueLink 2 with your existing headset or a Pilot Communications headset from pilot-usa.com.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Welcome back. Tamarack and prospective partners exploring A320 upgrades. Tamarack Aerospace is currently engaged in serious and confidential talks with single-aisle aircraft manufacturing organizations, carriers, lessors, and service organizations at the Middle East and North Africa Business Aviation Association show. Considered the Middle East and North Africa's premier business aviation hootenanny, the December 6th through 8th, 2022 event will be held in the coastal city of Dubai on the United Arab Emirates' northeastern peninsula. Tamarack founder and CEO Nick Guida states, quote, "There has been exceptional interest in Tamarack's solicitation for manufacturing partnerships now because of aviation's current increased focus on sustainable flight, and Tamarack's technology is arguably the most dramatic aviation fuel-saving and emission-reducing technology proven and available right now," end quote. Differing from conventional passive winglets, Tamarack's performance smart wing technology automatically controls wing bending during turbulence and other in-flight events by effectively, quote, "turning off the winglets," end quote, thereby alleviating wing loading. This is accomplished via load sensors and a camber surface capable of responding to system inputs in fractions of a second. The active winglet load alleviation system is fully automatic, requires no pilot action, and functions independently of other aircraft systems. What's more, installation of Tamarack's Performance Smart Wing requires no aircraft structural reinforcement. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!